Yes, yes. I am at the rabbit house, yeah, and I needed to do some field work here. I am glad to inform you that these are female and male, like I said in the last video. Okay, now they should be reproducing by now, but for whatever reason, it is not happening. Okay, and I was doing some research on the internet, and I was told that I found out that these two should not be together at all times. Okay, they should not be together all the time. So the problem is the first day that I brought the male one, it attempts to mate with the female one once, okay, about 3 times, I think, about 3 times, but all of them were failed. So I was like, okay, good. So I think, during the days, after a few days, they were trying to mate, and eventually it will be successful, and in about 30-40 days I should be expecting baby rabbits. But that is not happening. Like when I was researching, I understand that these two should not be together, so I have to separate them, and every 1 or 2 weeks I will be bringing them together until I see a successful mate. When that happens, then I can separate them until the female one reproduces. Okay, now the way I see it, it looks like they are friends. They're not seeing one another as mate partners. They're just going around grooming one another and eating, and no baby so far. Yeah, so today what I want to do is I'm gonna separate these two. I built this house to have some in the upper floor and on the bottom floor, but when I was building it, I didn't have much ideas about rabbits. So now I realize that I cannot put anyone here because of the material used. Now what I will do is I'm gonna put a barrier right here and there, maybe just one barrier for now, so that the male will be on this side of the building and the female on this side. So female needs to be here because of this cover right here. It needs to be at a hidden or at a secure place. It has to feel secure because that's the reason why I put this thing here. It has to feel secure so that it can produce babies. Okay, it produces baby where it feels secure. So that's the reason I have this. So that means I have to put the female on this side, the male on the side. But because I don't have a door here, I have to make a door here before I can separate them. So I'll be doing that in this video. And I also have this. What do you call this? I think it's called chicken wire. Yes, I think it's called a chicken wire. So I'm gonna use this to make this separation. I could make a barrier right here. I'm gonna get inside, nail this here, and then put the male side here, do the door here, and put the female there. So that's what I have for you in this video. Yeah, let's see what we get from that. So today I'm gonna be the carpenter. Yeah, man. And they like to be free. Yeah, so I'm gonna open the door for them to come out so that I can do the work. The female one seems to be lying very comfortably in there. Good. Come on. Acha. Oh, I wish you can see how it is lying down. Let me see if I can get the camera close. See where it is. It is right. That is a small area that I created for them to reproduce or to deliver to babies. Oh man, I can't get it close. I can't get it focused because of this wire. I hope you understand what I mean. Okay, you can see right there. There is a small area where you have sand, and it is in this this tire. Okay, below it I have a tire, and on the tire, inside the tire, I have sand in there. So that's where it likes to rest, and that's where it should be making the baby or producing the babies or delivering the babies. So that's where it is resting, and it doesn't want to come out. The male one is here eating. It is eating mango leaves. It ate the mangoes last night, and I have some banana leaves right here, dried and fresh ones. You have their water right here. The water has to be changed every day. So I'm just gonna let them come out on their own. When they see that the door is open, they'll want to come out because they like being outside here roaming everywhere. Yeah, so this is what I have. I think it's called a chicken wire. How do you call this thing? Yeah, if I don't call it properly, let me know. I think I know it as a chicken wire. So that's what I'm gonna use to construct from this this other stick right here all the way down to the other one, so that the male will be right apart from the female. Okay, so let's wait for them to take their time to come out. I'm sure when they know that the door is open, they'll come out. So let's wait. All right, so this is what I need. I have a hammer here. I have nails. Okay, I'm gonna go inside. This is how part of this house has been built. I didn't build it, but that's how I asked them to build it for me because of inexperience. We built this house like this. So this is why we are doing this video, so that you don't run into the same issues. Learn from our mistakes and do a better job. Let's measure this. Oh, and this is how difficult it is to get into this house. I know it's not built for humans, but you have to build it and have in mind that you might want to get inside. Imagine, how do you clean this house if you have to clean it? Okay, measure it. I need some support right there to sit on. Let me use this wood. Okay, I'm much more comfortable now. Okay, I got the size, so I'll have to cut it so that I can comfortably nail it. So I need two of that. Because it's too slim, I'll have to double it. One will go down, one will go up, or the top part. So I'll have to cut that as well. Okay, so that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna nail them like this, all the way at the middle. Not actually the middle, but to create a space or to create a barrier. Now another challenge is how to nail this thing in this tight space. Oh my god. Oh my. And it's working. Okay, I'm almost done. It's hard to nail this thing because the place is so tight. Oh, I have to find a good spot. Not a good spot. Nothing is good here. Okay, I think that's good enough. Okay. Alright, now we gotta cut this out and make a door. Let me just go to the backyard and see what I'm gonna get, and come and fix this. Alright, so I went to the market and got the hinges. Okay, that's what I'm gonna use on this door. So I have this. It's not the best tool, but at least it can get the job done. That's gonna be used as the door, and this is how I want to position it right here. So I'll be opening it, folding down, or opening it down and then closing it this way. Okay, that's what I cut out. I add these nails here so that if I close the door, it doesn't go past that, so that will be just kind of a it will prevent it from passing and falling off or the other direction. So I'll use this one temporarily to be closing the door until when I get the hinge there. In fact, this should be okay. I don't have to worry much about it's a little bit hard. I just have to worry much about maybe locking it, because once in a while I'll be letting them roam around. Okay, so that's what we have. Okay, you can see the door is opening and closing very well. All right, so that's what we have for you in this video. I hope you enjoy it. I'm gonna let them be outside for a while, because after today, or what I'll do, let me try to put them in and see how their reaction will be. I'm sure they're not gonna like it, but eventually they will get used to it. So let's see what they will do when I separate them. But getting them into the building will be, or their house is now the major challenge. So I'll have to find a food for them and then try to trick them to get in. Okay, now it has started eating. They really don't like getting into their house, because they just like roaming around, and it's not really safe for them, because there are a few foods that they should not be eating. Once they start eating them, they can get sick and eventually die. Okay, now I'm gonna see. It's really difficult to get the female one to go in. I think I'm just gonna let it here, let it be inside. When it sees it will try to come in, and when it gets in, I can now close the door. The male one is already in, so I guess that's why the female one don't even want to get close to the door. I'm gonna hide and let it come close to the door, and hopefully it will be able to go inside. So what I'm gonna do, it is really resting down. Maybe it will be difficult for you to I can't wait for it to like get up from there and start, roaming around. I'll have to go and chase it. I got distracted. Let's use this so that it will start moving. And if it is moving, it will eventually see the food that I have for her in the house. Go out, go out, go out. Did that make it worse? Okay, now I had to place some in the plate. Some of them at the door and some will be inside. Let's see if that's gonna get it into the house. I'm gonna move away so that it will be comfortable enough to go around the house. Right, so I have managed to get it inside. I want them to get used to it a little bit. So once in a while, I'll be letting them come out because I understand they like being around. Okay, they like going up and down. You know, so they like being on the ground. So for the male, the house for the other house, I'll have to find a place that is like I'm gonna have a cardboard in there so that if he wants to rest, he will rest on that cardboard instead of resting on the metal itself or the chicken wire. Okay, this one already have it. I'm gonna do the same thing for that one. Probably I'm gonna use a tire and put sun in there because they like to be on the sun. So this is what I have for you this video. If you like it, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. See you in another one.